Hey, Lily and Groucho, welcome aboard. Just finishing up my publishing, so hope everybody is well tonight. Now let's get this back to the way it's supposed to be. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go to the dentist today, Groucho. Hope your mouth is feeling better. I know how much of a pain in the ass it can be. Even a cleaning can be painful at times. Well, that's good. I don't imagine that Groucho's the person to let his oral health get behind him. Yeah, my favorite part of the dentist visit is when they're in your mouth down to their elbows, and they start talking to you like, "So, do you like going and fishing?" At least with yes and no answers, you can go, uh. But then they say, "What's your favorite place?" Well, Yeah, especially, I mean, some people have sensitive gums, and it can get pretty rough. Oh, then that's a nice technician. Because I'll tell you what, my last dentist, he had no problem asking complex questions while elbow deep in my mouth. Oh, and Groucho, Lily's my daughter, in case you couldn't tell from her saying hi, Dad. Okay, some of you may remember I got killed by jumping into electric water at the end of last stream. I had to redo the entire hoo-ha over there because my last save was quite a bit before that. And I came out and ran over to the next door. So we're about to go in looking for the person that we're looking for. Hey, Groucho, don't worry about it. If I can point out the obvious, I will. It's part of my charm. Did you really just use your jetpack? No, you just need yourself on up there. Why?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
We are at 16% viability. Nowhere near enough to tell them to bring a colony here. But you know what we can do here? Well, we can't call the Nomad here, but... Let's see. Ongoing discussions merged. Nexus Research. Tsuvi. That's not the normal life cycle of the plant you were looking at. Unpredictable patterns like that wreak havoc on ecosystems. Hey, Easy! Welcome aboard! My only guess is that it's caused by the remnant technology present. If it can change the atmosphere of an entire planet, let's say it couldn't somehow affect changes on a cellular level. The question is it working as intended, some twisted experiment, or malfunctioning? I'd prefer to say it's the latter, but I've learned not to make assumptions when it comes to remnant. Well, that's interesting. The ancestral home of the Angara is a lush jungle planet. However, scans detect plant life on Havarl exhibiting maladaptive, unsustainable growth patterns. The abnormal mutation suggests something is terribly wrong. What unsustainable growth? Is this literally saying we either have no life on planets or too much life? Are you kidding me? What's that weird human story about bears and porridge? Goldilocks, also, calm down. Stop replying all. This went out to everyone, not just leadership. I don't know why I can't call the my rock crawler here. Okay, that's just nickel. There's bad guys that way. But my quest says go this way. Press left alt to look. Okay.
Above.
If I didn't look, would that not have happened?
We've got hostiles.
One hostile over there. There he is. They dropped in here as if they knew we were here. Which, that's not too surprising. It's not like we're subtle or anything. There's something right there. Okay, they got snipers. How much ammo do I have left? Plenty. Lieutenant, knock it off.
That's teamwork. Took one out.
That wasn't so bad. There was enough cover to make our way over here without exposing ourselves too badly. How's it going, Dalton? I don't know if Lily's still here, but M-Hawk is Dalton, Easy-E, and Groucho. They're friends of mine online here, and good people all around.
Right between the eyes.
Reload!
There he is. I will take that advice. I will not expose myself. Unless exposing myself completes my mission. In which case, I'll try not to overexpose myself. Yaskul confronted me in my pain and rage. He had to be a slave of the Ket and barely escaped one of their camps. He understood the horrors our people faced for decades. He reminded me who our people were before, how we had bent the stars to our will. The Ket had taken our greatest achievements, but they had never changed who we were. Okay, so this seems to be a group that feels like the new leadership is perhaps failing them. they're not leading them to quote-unquote glory.
Axel, coming! Axel! Anyone! We're under attack! You've killed men under my charge. And now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too. And you, I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Ryder is an ally. He's already helped the scientists at Dar Palev.
I know. And they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket. Tell me why you come here, so I know why I've died.
The sages on Mithrava think you could remember the location of the third monolith. Because you used to know where it is, in a past life.
The sages,
Lieutenant says hi,
those
Gretchen.
secretive fiendbrains with their scutting. They don't even care that their people are being enslaved and killed by Ket. My friends died for this?
I'm very sorry. I'm just trying my best to find the third monolith and save Havarl. I have an artifact, or heirloom or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What? And?
Ryder, I don't think it's working.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for myoelectric control of... What did you do to me?
Are you all right?
I know things. The underground monolith. I remember. Pain. Desperation.
I need you to take me there, please. If you do this, we can save Havarl, together.
You're an alien. I can't trust...
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates. I will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself first.
That's a bad idea. But I don't mind taking everything he's got here, so... What else he got around here?
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emerge's sister went.
Possibly. Or a console might have access to a database.
Cables. Could use these to reroute power to that console.
I fully encourage anybody who wants to read that stuff to log in later and pause. You can pause now and catch up. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go too fast in this area. We're trying to... Lieutenant?
This thing's wrecked. Vines and computers don't mix.
Pathfinder, we might be able to reconnect power.
Yeah, we might be able to, but it's not letting me pick up the cable that would have made sense. So how else are we supposed to reconnect power?
Old generator. Might still work.
It does. While I'm here, I've already scanned platinum, so scanning it again won't help.
This is it. Amara Dozin. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to a murd.
See, I don't see a single reason why I couldn't have the, the ship that they let me use, the truck.
Targets eliminated. Enemies behind you. Targets eliminated.
Other than forcing me to fight things that I don't want to fight, there's no reason that the truck wouldn't be callable out here. Okay, so he wants me to go in there. Probably have to go around. Because I bet these doors don't work right now. Because they never do. What do we got here? I missed a container. Great. Now let's look at the map and see where we have to go. To get in there, he wants us to go there. And that is... we came in through this way, so if I go back out that way, I should be able to meander over to there. I think. It's hard to tell. I might have to... it's very hard to tell. I might have to find a way to climb up onto this platform, which may not be as simple as I think. Well, if they've seen me driving easy, they probably have reason to not trust me. Whoa, don't jump off the bridge. It calls for combat meandering, not just regular meandering. Let's make sure we're filled up on ammo. See if there's a way through over here. There's some technology here. It's a container. Okay. See if this is where he wants us to go. No. No, it's not. He wants us up, not down. Up and over is what it looks like.
Historians believe much of our progress was spurred by such finds. We might benefit from collecting these artifacts.
We might. We might. The Nomad cannot be called here. Well, yeah, this is kind of obviously no place to call the Nomad.
Here they come!
We've got hostiles!
Where is he? There he is. I like how the dinosaurs turn directly into oil. They don't make you wait a million years. Or 65 million years. That's really handy. Oh, as long as I keep following this pip, I guess I'm going to find a whole bunch of stuff. Whether it's what I'm looking for or not is another story, but... "88 meters that way." There we go. Ammo up.
It's here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here. It worked.
Wow.
He says, wow, like he's never seen somebody using the stuff before.
It was so close to the others and no one ever found it.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
There were remnant machines here. Zorai was able to make them stop.
How did he learn to use remnant tech? It's not like there's a manual.
Zorai watched the Watchers. That's all I'm getting. I'm not sure what it means. The others slept, but I stayed awake. Unmoving, but seeing. Learning.
Sounds like the stasis field around the first monolith. Maybe Zorai was able to shake off the effects. Maybe that changed him.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about maybes.
something here. I remember.
Builder machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies. I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice. May I have this, Pathfinder?
It's yours. It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder. Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
She died here, before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far. Come on.
Well, there were two potential doors.
Yes. This is all feeling familiar. At least I think it is.
How far down does that go?
Let's look. It goes all the way down. All the way down.
It's done. You finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No. There's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail. The two monoliths she reactivated kept Haval going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot to think about.
Is the vault in here? I hope so.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Right. Because it makes sense that the memory triggers would be down here. Looks like we have to leave to find our way to the vault.
The vault should be open, Pathfinder.
Looks like it's pretty far away. Alright, so it's basically in the same area we just were, but not quite. So now I want to try turning that in. Before we go. Which I think I have to go through the trench here to get in here and then do that stupid climb up to the top. Beezer! Welcome aboard! Well, at least the containers respawn eventually. That's good to know. Because I know I cleared every container in this trench. Some ammo. Never refuse ammo. This is the one where I have to find my way into that chamber that's got the, there it is. And then up is a son of a gun. Getting better at it, though. That's the electric water that killed me last time. Nice place, this. Up the down escalator. I don't see them on my way up, but all of a sudden they're up here, so... And now it's time for that stupid climb. I think it's this way first. Not this way first. It's so hard to remember. Us old folks, you know. There we go. We're cooking with gas.
We got support.
Whoa! Thankfully, we can still fix a minor fuck up. Welcome aboard, Hoosier. Who's your daddy? Oh, that container didn't respawn. Yeah, they're just running around playing down on the floor. Not flying up. They're not coming up. But where are they? Up here. I mean, give me a break. If you could get up here that easily, why'd you make me go the hard way?
Did you find anything about my sister?
Carla was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Varl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
Okay. Back down the elevator. And where's my team? They're gonna be right here on the ground already. Wish I was as spiffy as they are. Do all this without the climbing and crap. Whoops. I need to go down the other side if I want the bridge. Whoa, Nelly. Do that twice. And you deserve the fall. Hey Denise, welcome aboard. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I woke up breathing, so I don't have anything to complain about, that's for sure. Not doing too bad on this trek either. Remembering most of the path I need to go through. He's just gonna step on off of there, isn't he? I guess teleporting teammates is not something I get. Well, actually, I get the teleporting teammates. I don't get to teleport myself. Go through here. And it takes me back out into the trench. And then there's a gate in here somewhere that takes me into this part that will lead me here. Very pretty planet. Again, BioWare does a really good job with environments and people. Very, very impressed with their world building here. And like I said, I think it was last stream I brought it up. I really feel like this game got more than a little bit of a bump. That's not useful. Got more than a little bit of a bum rap because of the animosity that players felt at the end of Mass Effect 3. What do you want me to scan, Sam? Nothing here. But I do need to get up to the top, Because I believe it's that bridge I have to cross to get where we're going. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what Sam thought I should be scanning there, but there was nothing to scan, so I'm gonna assume it was a glitch and carry on. Inside the vault, there's going to be more remnant critters. Why walk upstairs when you have a jetpack? The ancient courtyard. Alright, there's critters that way.
We've got targets!
Clean shot.
And also happens to be the way we need to travel, so keep your eyes open for the bad guys. Those are up there.
I'll take you apart.
One less to worry about.
Inorganic lubricant. Remember, folks, do not use inorganic lubricant with organic parts. Looks like we're going up.
Good one. Target's down.
That takes care of some of them up there. It looks like we're coming over here to go up.
Right between.
It only has one eye, Cora. You can't shoot something with one eye between the eyes. I like how my combat drone just freaking disappears when we start combat. It's like, oh shit, we're getting shot at? I'm out of here. I don't see any other critters around, so in we go where we know we're gonna face them. Yeah, right between the eye. Exactly. Because knowing me, I'm gonna run in and step in the electric water again. I wonder if we're going to have to run to escape this place again.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Gotta check the whole place out. Replication control may broadly control observer behavior. And I can't use that. But I can use this one.
Well, you turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Okay. To go that way, we need to do that thing. Seems to be coming from this interface console. But do I get to use the one up top now, too? Because that would possibly be affecting things. I don't know.
You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
Can hack the turret.
So much better when they're on our side.
Still can't use this. So which one do I need here, Sam? This one doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't get it, Sam. Let's, To get that door open, we're going to have to figure out which of these to use. Okay, that one's doing something now. Let's come over here and try this one. That one's got 3 pillars. This one has 1. This one has 2. Let's start with this one. It's got 2, so 1, 2.
That gets us a step closer.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
Now let's investigate before we... That's going to be a bottomless drop. Well, not bottomless, but into electric water, so... I've learned to fear the electric water. That's just some ammo. Well, if that interface over there does that, what does this interface do? Decrypt the code by assigning glyphs. Play Alien Sudoku again. Okay. Let's get that one and that one. So let's do that one. Those 2. That has to be that one, so this can't be that one. So let's do this. And that... And if we've got these, that can't be that one. Because that has to be that one. Right? If I can stop on it. Oh, that can't be that one.
Interface
They're not attacking. Probably attack if I go near the console.
You're vulnerable. Hit him now.
Thanks, Cora. I appreciate it. More inorganic lubricant for your inorganic lubricating needs. Do not use it to lubricate your organics. Alright, I think we've looked around enough. Especially because I don't believe that I'm going to be allowed to use that console again.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They're not happy with us.
How do I get out of here?
Closing in on us. Move!
Thank you.
Oh, they just keep coming! Hostiles ahead!
Could have sworn I put that turret on our team. We need out of here. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I definitely screwed up. Welcome aboard, Rhonda! Just in time to watch me kill my own
You may
ass.
want to sweep the area.
I do want to sweep the area. Play some Alien Sudoku again. Alright, we know we have 4 shapes. This one can't be the, what I call the F, or the W, or the domino. So it has to be this, right? This one can't be the E, the chevrons, or the domino. So it has to be the F. This one cannot be either of these two, but it could be the F, because this one can't be the F. Or the E. It can be the domino. That one could be the F, but then that one can't. It can't be the E. If I use the domino here, it can't be the domino, so, and it can't be the chevron. So we know that it can't be the E, F, or chevron. It has to be the domino, which means that this domino can't be here. But it can be the chevron right here. Now with these two in, the only one left here is the domino. And with this domino here, we know this domino's in the right place, and this can't be the F, so this has to be the F, which makes this the E. This can't be the F, E. It already couldn't have been the F. So these have to be either the chevron or the... Well, this would have to be the chevron, wouldn't it? Because it can't be the F, it can't be the E, and it can't be the domino. What does that leave us with here, though? It would... I've got something in the wrong order. If this is the F, it can't be. It could be the E and the F. But if this is the F, this can't be the F. The F is up here. I need to be able to put the E and the chevron. So this would be the E. Leaving the chevron for here. And that leaves just the domino for here. Alien Sudoku. Make sure we're not duplicating anything up and down or left and right. Chevron, domino, E, F. E, chevron, F, domino. F, E, domino, chevron. Domino, F, chevron, E. Nothing is being duplicated up and down either.
Interface failed, Pathfinder.
How did that fail? I succeeded in figuring out... I do not agree with the game on that. I did exactly what the game calls for on those. It's a 4x4 Sudoku. And we did not duplicate anything up and down or left and right. Now we're going to want to run out that way. I think I need to go ignore the combat, go straight past them, activate that center console to get the... Let me see if I can activate that center console right now. No, you see right here, the elevator is working. When I come back in here, though, I'm going to have to activate the elevator.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They're not happy with us.
Come on, we need out.
Closing in on us. Move! Oh, they just keep coming! Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Rider? Are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palav. We've a lot to discuss.
Wish there was a convenient quick travel in this game.
Pathfinder, the organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
Yeah, imagine what we'll see here in a few years. That's if I can survive long enough to come back in a few years. Because knowing me, I can't.
Let's do this!
I want to know how he was sharpshooting at me while I was shooting him in the face with a submachine gun.
Get support!
Nice work.
What's our way out of here, by the way? Alright, we still need to go this way, so I'm currently facing the wrong way. Low on ammo for the submachine gun, probably because I use it like a gosh darn fire hose. Dinosaurs will kindly remain in the park. I think that Remnant Sudoku puzzle, I have a Remnant key that I didn't use. I think the game wanted me to use it, so not using it meant I was going to fail. It's not entirely fair, but it does make sense.
An alien, able to use
Nothing's
remnant.
coming to you?
Never thought
No
I'd see
memories.
such a thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her
I
many,
want to do a
many
scan.
years to achieve
I'm
it.
concerned.
She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus, what are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Welcome back, Denise.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar want simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
That was kinda heartwarming to see.
There has been healing today. Havarl, the rifts between my people, and you're to thank. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
73 vitality points. Current 76. I suppose we go back to our ship. Help if I hit the right buttons. Good to hear the cat hasn't reached your research post. We're not so lucky here. Practically swarming the old temples. Trying to dismantle the remnant tech. We're trying to fight them off, but even with the resistance reinforcements, there's just too many of them. Commander called a retreat. I know you had to keep your eye on those temples, but there's nothing we can do. We're closing down the area. Be careful, Kiran. It's a tough world out there. Crash site that well preserved. I'd give anything to see it. If I can send someone capable, I'll check it out. Probably be well protected. Please make sure Torvar doesn't hear about it. I know he'll want to take a look himself. He's not equipped to deal with the danger involved. I'll never forgive myself if he gets injured. Stay safe over there. Sunny skies. I'm sure you heard about attack at Site 7. Loss of Vereshov was a blow to the entire science community and how most of Site 7's researchers are displaced. And in need of a new post, most will head to Aya for recovery, but some want to continue working here on Havarl. I recommend your camps as suitable transition point. I know the research sources are thin, but your site is the only one the Cat have ignored. I don't want to put these people in danger so soon after they witness the death of their superior. I'm sure you could use the help on your monolith project. Think it over, give me a response tomorrow. You're safe, right? I heard the Ket attack the old city again. I know you're the other side of the planet, but that's still too close. Between the wildlife and the remnant, Havarl's a dangerous place. Molly and Nestar will worry about you. I worry about you. Your work is important. I understand that. But promise your old mother that if the resistance tells you to evacuate, you'll listen. None of this knowledge is worth the risk. I mended too many of your broken bones when you were young. It's time for you to give me a break. This is your mother, who misses you. I've attached the data gathered from our efforts on Aya to map the Scourge. We've found a few irregularities during our research, dust mostly, but you may want to look at it. If the material isn't a match for any of the worlds in Helios, it would support your theory on colony worlds. This is all speculation, of course. You'll need to send someone out there to collect samples, but I figured it's worth a shot. If we're going to solve the mystery of our past, we need to work together. And now we've read all of her personal email.
I heard you were out here. You saved Kirindol's team.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
That's reassuring, assuming you mean well. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators. Too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
Yeah, I might be able to get just a little bit more research or development. Let's look at development. I can do Recon 3, Pathfinder legs 3, Pathfinder helmet 3. Ooh. I have the materials too. Although I'm really close on iron. And it's going to need iron for everything. So we're going to need to find more iron for more Pathfinder stuff. But wow, that is nice that we can do that. Let's see what research we can do. Aerial lubricant for when you need to lubricate your aerials. Okay, so you can hover and get apparently Yeah, I never remember to fire grenades or throw grenades. Apparently, if you've got your weapon out and you jump, let's take out a weapon. I can't take out a weapon. And I need to go the other way if I want to do this mission. So let's get going that direction. Now I can take the weapon out. Apparently, if you jump... Yep. Learning to do that would certainly be helpful.
Here they come!
There's some critters out there. Something that looks like a container or something over here, too. Well, it's not a container. That wasn't even the toughest creatures in the area.
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a nest.
You think?
Pathfinder, the computer system of Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
The risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
Good scientists don't quit until they've exhausted all possibilities.
If you're willing to press on, so am I. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Naturally, it's a different direction than we were already traveling.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
There's also something nearby for me to collect.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder. Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Yeah, see, 78% viability now. I do need to get back to the ship, though. Although I'm sure somebody is going to have something else that they'd like me to do. Which way is my ship? That way. The other side of the compound.
Kieran says Havarl would have blasted another cycle. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. We came so close to losing everything.
Things are getting better. We did it.
Anything you need?
Jarl said you worked for the Moshai?
Not I, but many of the team that was sent to the monolith are her students. When we learned that Havarl's decline had something to do with the monoliths, we requested her help. She sent her best people here to help us with the remnant.
Oh, now we know
I should
that.
get going.
Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder Rider.
Did I already read this? Yeah, I think I already did that. That person is done.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. What?
Is everything all right? You seem distressed.
Would you like a reward for that astute observation? You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
Nope. Never do.
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Paleth was established.
That's his head.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness.
It looks like he's sort of squatting and leaning against the desk
Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
I'm just gonna take all this, because you don't need it, and you're not nice. Okay, so I can't just jump up there. As much as I'd like to. I have to run up the stairs like everybody else. And after all I've did for them, they still won't open that door for me. It's not like I can't get through there, guys. Oh, actually it is like I can't get through there. It appears that that's just not a hallway to the landing pad. It's actually a separate location. I can look in if I want to, though. It's a storage room. I know the Nomad cannot be called here. Stop telling me everywhere the Nomad cannot be called. Let's go on up and see what is shaking back on the Nexus. I know I have some plant samples to bring back. Yes, depart.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
I have the feeling
Joss's Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Oh, jeez. Everybody wants to talk to me. There's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc, too. Let's go talk when you're free. Cora. Okay. The Nexus has approved the request for a multidisciplinary team to be posted on Havarl to assist with the Angaran efforts. Both Angara and Nexus teams have expressed an interest in having the Pathfinder visit Havarl again to observe cross-cultural efforts. Your crew started a regular poker game to try and improve their skills and try and beat me. I bet it was PB's idea. They've even roped poor Jal into it. I won't be needing a raise anytime soon. I believe there's going to be an infusion of funds coming my way. If I was one for emoticons, there'd be a big goofy smiley face right here. First thing I did after Aya, figure out who really to talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jal had some pointers, I got some names from smaller Angaran colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. I saw it all the time in crisis response. I am glad he found a home with his daughter and her family. Holy cow, if I ate all this, I'd gain weight faster and shit. Vold. Yeah, I still need to go to Vold, I know. One planet away from Jurassic Fun Fair. Almost like a Jurassic Park. Oh, that was very nice of Jal. PB lives in this one.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yes, I know, AVP. That's the slowest shortcut I've ever encountered. No. I can deal with that. Oh, I thought I chose the other outfit. That's just the email terminal. I've already used that. Oh, what's that model? I don't remember that model. Find Cora.
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her.
I think that I
for
can
as long as it took.
trade things with
She doesn't even remember
Vetra.
now. It was only for a month. Need something? Need something done?
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick with them.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I don't want to know what they're up to now. Why does that look like they're building a person and they've got a brain and lungs so far? What kind of mad science is my crew up to?
both have biotics. That's how it's said.
Yep. Though, sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
There's PB.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
I'll flirt.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
So I suppose that's the extent of flirting until I get more Remtech for her.
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
You're messing with me, right?
Possibly. What does that mean?
It's an idiom. Means you're joking, trying to make me feel uncomfortable.
Ah, then no. Ephra instructed me to be cautious. I'm not very good at being cautious.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
An oral history in a society that has spaceflight.
Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshe Sefer is 115 of your years old.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask
Well, they
about.
work by using the lens on the front to focus light on the retina, which is a nerve in the back. The retina converts
Humans have a
the
coccyx,
light
a vestigial tail, and I have
into...
webbed toes.
You
just a
didn't
couple,
really
but
want to
Sarah
know,
doesn't.
did you?
And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Okay, he wants me to work out and not get acne. Got it. Where the hell is Cora hiding?
Still no playing with you.
I'll play. Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidari at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along. Feeling okay?
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
What the hell is she studying? She's a doctor. What the hell is she studying? Alright, let's see what missions are available. Mission successful. Awesome. Eliminate hazardous materials. Let's select that. This isn't a high risk, high reward, but it's an 88% chance of success, so we're going to send you anyway. I have some points to spend. Okay, that's interesting. But I think this is the one that really does the best. Because if we do advanced training, we get more security forces, but the colonists get better training, so they're more confident. And the next one we let out should be the mining operations. That's the back of the ship. I should have plants to return to the Nexus.
Aya has so much biodiversity. And the waterfalls.
Just like Sirkesh.
Okay, we want to go into the system view. Let's go look at this comet. Being we're here. And we are scientists. That was exciting. Pardon me, please. Our first stop there's something there that we need to do, but our first stop is going to be the Nexus, where I can turn in more plant materials. And then we're going to go to Eos and meet the Asari. And while we're at the Nexus, we can go on board the Hyperion and get another one of Dad's memories. Oh. Should not have drank that last sip of water, because it was the last sip of water and I have nothing to clear my throat with. Okay, let's look in the journal. Alright, I've been doing that. Waiting on an email from Knight, okay. I don't remember where the, I still need to go do that. Cultivation. Collect plant samples. Oh, I just have to collect all 10 of them. So I can't turn them in when I have 3 of them. I have to get all 10.
This is not what I signed up for. What a mess.
It could be worse. We could be dead.
So let's see what other tasks. This one I wasn't even aware I was doing. Let's see what that one wants me to do. Oh, I just gotta keep collecting remnant devices on Havarl. Did you notice how hard those were, by the way? Alright, Easy, you have a great night. We're not going to be running too much longer anyway. But didn't mean to go to the hibernation there.
Has died. Alec Ryder killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as
I don't know if you were
taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing
paying attention to how difficult it is.
Is HNS.
Okay, it's Cryo Bay, Operations. I guess Cryo Bay is the only access I have here on the There's the angry woman. Gotta be going the right way if I'm passing the angry woman.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Hopeful citizen. That's a new person.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site.
I
No
remember the
artifacts yet,
Mako.
but we're still digging.
I drove that worse than I do the
They found
Nomad.
the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little
No
inside.
chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Brisk included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
Mom looks pissed.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
People get busy. Sarah and I were trying to start our lives.
A course that seems to have been influenced by your father.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
I'm assuming that big device that Alex was looking at when the family first was talking was the early SAM node. Yeah, not a single email machine in here for me to look at. Even though effectively that's become my office.
Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
These things take time. There's not much room on Aya, and we're still proving ourselves to them. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
She's a lot more pleasant to talk to than the other woman who we won't be stopping to talk to. See how she's doing?
Pathfinder?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan.
I literally just picked up a conversation I started like 6 episodes ago.
I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Have to go now. See you later.
You be careful out there.
Ryder,
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish you were still here. There's so much you could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster, even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
She's got all that to do, and she's just gonna stand really still right there. Which way is it to, the actual cryo bay? Because that's where my sister is. Might be able to talk to my sis. Or maybe not, yeah. She looks friendly. Can't go that way. Maybe I can't talk to my sister right now. Okay. Alright, up to operations.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to talk to a spokesperson. I want to talk to you. Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Wonder what they do back there. Is there anybody I need to talk to up here?
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
I don't think so.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Alright. Don't be that dramatic and then be like, oh, I did. Bye-bye.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Hi, Ryder.
I don't know. Use more water? That won't grow plants any faster. They'll drown. Well, you're a botanist. There must be a way. We need higher yields. Patience, Tam. That's the one thing we can least afford. There is no time. Lives depend on you.
Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
From what I've seen, we could spend years learning about their culture.
I'm sure you have pleased our scientists to no end. This was a rare occurrence in the Milky Way. In the meantime, I am eager to forge diplomatic ties with the Angaran people. We need any allies we can get. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
No, you're here to be a jackass and take credit for other people's success, but that's kind of beside the point, isn't it?
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Cool. Rocks. Let's get our butts.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
To the docking bay.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist, Helisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Can't go further in there yet. This is where the plant guy works. All these conversations, I really, really love that those things are going on. I mean, granted, my passing by is probably triggering them.
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
But it seems like they are naturally occurring.
All clear.
Let's go see the Asari on Eos. Being I misunderstood the bring plants back mission, there's no point in coming back here when I find them. I guess they're just magicked back here.
Ryder, could we talk a moment? Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone, Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
That's what you wanted to talk about. Alright, let's, there's... Yeah, I need to do that. I know. Check your email from PB. I did that. Recover Remtech from the Remnant site on Vold. Going there. Take Cora... Because I didn't go straight there? I told her we could go. I didn't say we could go now. I'm confused. How can that be a failed mission?
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Podromos. Make sure Cora's with me. She is. Let's replace Jal, though. Liam's been there. Drac we found there. Vetra we found there. So let's bring PB. I can upgrade my helmet. That's the helmet I started with. But that one is... Still can't get 3 consumables.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I do want to get that upgraded Pathfinder stuff. But we have to find a lot more iron.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
It's telling me that it's a failed quest with a destination. A destination right here. I'm beginning to believe that some of the interface is bugged. There's no reason for it to be saying it's a failed quest. My, she looks commando-like. You with me, Cora? Oh, look at that. PB squaring off with the commando.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human Pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Kett.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Kett chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Kett aren't the only ones winning.
Hooray, you survived! I'll take these credits that you clearly brought with you. Now there's 2 reasons to go to Vold. Where's the merchant around here? One of these guys is... There it is. The one with the little credit symbol. So go around the lake, and it's the building offset in the rear. You spend entirely too much time drinking, ma'am.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Carnifex 3. Uncommon pistol. Pathfinder Scout Helmet 3. So that's basically just combat gear. But I think... Hey, dog, welcome aboard. You got here late, however. Because the supply drops are going to be scouting about in the Nomad, and I drive like a blind wallaby, I am going to call the stream here, so on Monday, when we get started off...
Took a peek at the plans for the Dromos research labs. Shiny.
We'll be able to get right going with the search for these missing supply drops in my shiny Nomad. Out of all the Mass Effect vehicles, this is the one that looks most likely to be realistically buildable. But I would like to thank everybody. It's early there, but we've been doing this for almost 3 hours. It is nice wheels, isn't it, dog? I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the channel for the up to 3 hours that we've been doing this. I truly appreciate your being here. I hope that you had a good time with the show. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. I will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time with Chernobylite. So if you're into survival horror, please come back, bring a friend, tune in, and I will see you then. Until then, take care, everybody. Make sure that you're okay. Check in on friends and family. Make sure they're all okay. I am Rob. Have Have a good night, folks.